Hello friends, SentinalH here, and welcome back to our Evolution 3 Let's Play on our world with Shiva.
Hello.
And so, yes, we're back. If you remember in the previous episode, we tried and failed at Electrocraft. Of course, we now know, of course, anybody who knew anything about electricity knew what we were doing wrong. And now we know too, although there are a couple of things that are...
Well, there's
a couple of things that are going to get in the way. So let's go down here and we'll talk about the various ways that...
Like I said, I don't know what you figured out.
So we've figured out a couple of things. The first being that of course we need to gear down these hydros. We need to add more speed to them, because we need higher voltage and lower amperage, because that will result in less power loss. Because depending on what the amperage is, we end up losing that much per block instead of like 4 volts per block, and it multiplies or something, so we end up losing a lot more power. So we need speed gearboxes on each one of these motors. Okay, that's part 1, right? Not difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Part 2 is...
Wait.
What?
Go ahead.
Part 2 is that Reika told me that, you know how the motor says that it can only have 4 power sources? Well, my question for Reika was, is it able to tell how many engines are behind each motor? And the answer is yes. That means that we'll be overloading the... well, the motor would only be able to run 1 bank. So since we have 4 banks, we need 4 motors. So we need 4 motors, each with a tungsten upgrade. So that we split the power at the end of the line here, and then we have to combine it back together if we wanted to combine it back together. Although we could leave it separate once it's in shaft power, but we were going to go from shaft power to RF. So anyway, we also discovered that according to Reika, we're basically playing it wrong, because Electrocraft was mostly designed to take one high power output and turn it into multiple small outputs. We're doing the opposite. Anyway, we might want to take a look at magnetostatics and go straight to RF, but I don't know. Also, apparently, to upgrade these things, all you do is right-click on them with a tungsten ingot. So I feel like an idiot there, too.
Really? Then what's with the upgrade cards?
Those are for other things. I think they're...
They at least tell you what
I
they're
think
for?
they're for the magnetostatic engine as well. Anyway, here's my Rotorcraft book. I need to take a look at the magnetostatic. Where is it? Where do you find that at?
Magnetostatic?
Yeah,
that sounds like an Electrocraft.
The magnetostatic engine is Rotorcraft, and it converts shaft power into RF.
You mean Rotational Dynamo?
Oh yeah, the magnetostatic goes the other way. The Rotational Dynamo is the one that goes straight to RF. It only takes a maximum of 2,048 Newton meters of torque if upgraded, at a maximum of 8,192 rads. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to waste stuff. 8,192 radians. How much torque do these things have? It's going to be too much. I think this will work. Anyway, even if we're doing it wrong, we can still make it work. So, first things first, gearboxes. Let's go. Gotta get me some gearboxes. Some yummy diamond gearboxes.
I'm just barely keeping up these 4 hydroconnects.
Yeah, we need more lube production. Well,
actually, what we need is to pull them off hydroconnects and put the lube production on something else. Because it's just breaking even with this kind of setup.
Yeah, pretty much. I tend to agree.
I need to figure out, what could I do?
Oh, hey, look, there's a 16-to-1 diamond gearbox. Request.
Let me think.
Of course, I gotta make 3 more, at least. Probably more than that. Definitely more than that. Depends on whatever. Diamonds. Diamond.
How many diamonds do we have?
398 in your system.
That's not much.
We also already have diamond shaft units, so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this diamond gearbox requires a 16-to-1. Holy cow, I forgot about this. Takes a while to get there, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Takes a bunch of steps. That's why I want to get 82 going, so we get some auto crafting going soon.
Doop doop. Doo doo doop a doo.
Maybe after we figure out the hydrokinetics, that's our next task to get
going.
going.
Doop doo 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 doop doop doo.
Let me think. What kind of engines do we have? With AC performance, what else? I'm gonna start looking into getting a solar tower, sodium solar tower.
That would be sick.
Because that'd be a perfect thing. I'll say start looking into it. I want to see what it takes in order to make all this stuff. Because we need a lot of mirrors, remember.
That'd still be sick.
Actually.
Now I need to make a thing.
Let's see. Where's our mirrors at? Maybe Waterlubber stuff.
Mount.
I know we built a solar tower already, so it's somewhere around here. There's a bunch of parts for it.
Yay! I've got another diamond gearbox. Oh man, I gotta put lube in it. This one does not have lube. Fly. Fly away.
There's a bunch of gearboxes and Waterlubber stuff if you want some diamond gears. Ton of diamond gears.
Why won't it let me bucket the lube into there? I was because I had 2 of them there. And that doesn't work. Diamond gearbox!
Do we even know what we did with the solar tower?
What do you mean?
Remember the solar tower we tried building a while ago?
Did we do one?
But we tore it down?
Did we do that?
Yeah, me and officially built one a while ago, try to get it working, but we couldn't get enough water flowing through it.
Okay. Well, we should be able to do that now.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't find the solar tower parts.
I don't know what they did with them. It's been a long time.
Oh, there's 3 of them in here.
Okay. Do that. Oops. Do that. Request the rest of these.
So you did a tutorial on the sodium tower. What do I need to make the sodium?
To make salt.
So I need to make a drying bed and get that working.
Indeed.
I need to get a second one of these stations.
Indeed.
Oh, actually, we do have a second one. It's all the way over here.
Almost done. Do 16. Mount.
Let's see. What does the
Diamond gearbox.
Oh, I need alloy ingots and sintered tungsten.
Sintered tungsten.
Oh, do you know what the minimum height needed to make a sodium tower is?
I know that after a certain point, additional height doesn't help. I think it's around.
Yeah, but
it's either 24 or 32.
Do you at least know what the minimum height for the sodium one is?
What? There's no minimum height. You just won't get enough power. Basically, once you the solar sodium cycler will let you know if you've got enough power. If it doesn't turn yellow, you don't have enough. I think what I ended up doing was 24. I think someone said that they went up to 32.
Yeah, I don't feel like something that big. I just want something big enough to.
I mean, if you go less than that, you're not going to get as much power out. Is the main.
I'm not going for something massive.
Because the height of the tower determines the total.
Yeah, I know how height determines the power output. I'm gonna use your little test area to determine
I always meant to take that apart.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work for the solar tower.
Alright, so shift that into speed mode. Indeed. And then put the bevel gear back, I want to just flop the in and out.
I mean, your circles here is perfect for
What did I do?
it.
Oh yeah, I gotta go grab that dynamo. Because I gotta see what the power output is. Well, here's the dynamo. Right.
Don't I need heat exchangers for this, or?
Yes, if you don't want to feed it sodium at a super high rate, you need to use the sodium heat exchanger to put it, and then you need a turbine. If you don't use the heat exchanger, you can just take the power out the bottom like a normal solar tower, but you'll have to put tons of sodium in.
Yeah, I don't want to be wasteful.
Yeah, you get more power out of it anyway if you do it that way. Alright, so let me just...
I'm going to shut off the coal farm.
I'm gonna go get some lube.
Here.
Lube!
Just so...
I'm gonna move this lube bucket down here.
This can't be shut up, unfortunately.
Alright, lube drum. Boop. Okay, so now we're at...
That's weird. I never noticed a firewheel do this before. Unless there's that much power going through it.
Ah, that's weird.
What?
Well, the power's not constant. Every once in a while it sort of jitters down a little bit. I didn't know that hydros did that.
How many buckets are you putting in there?
I just didn't know hydros did that. I just put one bucket in. So it shouldn't do that.
What am I missing? One condenser, one alloy, and 2 standard tungsten. Do you have any spare tungsten? I'm gonna need like, I think...
Check that little system thing. There's like 30 of it, I think. Alright, well, we're going to want to go up even more, so I need to put...
Yeah, but did you process some?
Still have most of it.
I only find the 2 in there.
What, in the crafting thing?
Mm-hmm.
There should be like 30 of it.
Nope, only 2.
Oh. Well, that must be in a chest then. There must be 30 of it in a chest.
Yeah, but where would that chest be?
Waterlubbers.
Alright,
Alright, let's try this. Lube it up. Ah, there we go. We're getting the torque down.
I hear you.
You know, this actually would work.
What would?
Well, the rotational dynamo says that you can only take up to 8 kilorevs. Wait, and then it said, wait, let me see here. Because the rotational dynamo will be the way to go if we can get all the power out of it without losing anything. Even though I do like electric.
Hope you don't mind. I'm gonna clean out the craft turbine, I think. It's a little bit messy.
Okay, rotational dynamo. Maximum of 1,024 Newton-meters of torque at a maximum of 8,192 radians per second. Any excess will be wasted. So, with just... I don't think we even need 2 gearboxes per bank. I think we just need the 1. Give me my dynamo back. Alright.
What?
What? The game took my dynamo. Fell down in the hole. So, actually... No, come on. No, that's too much. But I don't need another 16. I only need a 2x if I want to use the upgrade. But what upgrade are they talking about?
What do you mean?
For the rotational dynamo. It says it can be upgraded. But how do you do that?
I don't know. I think you use the upgrade cards. I think. I'm not sure.
Is that what those? I'm just gonna try right-clicking it with tungsten first.
What?
I'll try right-clicking it with tungsten before I do that. Anyway, this should actually work. So what I want to do right now...
where's the gearbox house for the micro turbine to fire up this furnace? I need to make some alloy.
I don't know.
Well, you're the one that put the bevel gear to turn into make it work the jet turbine.
I didn't take a thing off of it. Okay, so now I need to check this again because I forgot what it was. 256 Newton meters of torque. They said that I should try and get it down as close to 1 as possible if I want to have the least amount of power loss. Question is, can I add another 16 to 1? Why did that happen? What's breaking? Something getting...
Could be that...
Something getting damaged.
Does the gearbox you have lube in it?
No, the gearboxes all have lube. They're not taking damage, but I keep hearing that clink sound. I'm not hearing it anymore. Well, there it goes again.
I'll come over there.
And every time...
And you wait for this turbine to...
That was weird.
Yeah. Or...
Huh. None of the gearboxes are getting damaged. They all have lube. So every once in a while I hear it.
Yeah, that's here too.
And our power goes down a little bit.
It sounds like something with the water wheels.
Anyway, this is way too much gearboxes to use on each thing. Just to make, I don't know, just to try and get this down to like really, really low for the maximum efficiency.
Well, if I can get the solar tower of a turbine right.
However, if we use the rotational dynamo and then figure out the upgrades, then we don't have to use this many gearboxes. Base panels, bedrock, inductive alloy, and sintered tungsten. I've got everything I need.
I feel like I need more.
Inductive.
More.
Sintered tungsten.
Why do I feel like something needs to be moved here?
Base panels. I have this. Yep, I got these flopped around. No! It flopped everything.
What's you okay?
There we go. Flux amplitude upgrade. Boop. Oh, it looks cool. It turns all gold and cool. Ah, I like it. Because now we can use this. Instead of... using this would be much better. I just got to figure this all out. Okay, we got our 8 kilorads. 256 Newton meters. But I don't need that much. We don't need to go down that far. At least we shouldn't. Here we're at 4,000 Newton meters. So I do need another 2-to-1 gearbox. But 116 and 1.2 is a lot cheaper. Plus, I don't think I need diamond for that. I should be able to get away with steel. Although the reason I like diamond is because we won't have to supply the gearboxes with lube. Load limits. I mean, we can definitely use steel. I don't even need to use diamond for any of this. None of these have to be diamond. It's just that the diamond doesn't consume the lube, which means that we don't have to make as much. Now, shove that on there.
Do I need a gas turbine to get the temperature I need?
What temperature are you looking for?
1500, so I can make the alloy.
You shouldn't.
Because I'm not sure if I'm just doing something wrong with the gear setup. Because I'm barely able to, I can't get above 1350.
I wonder why this is doing this. Why is the speed changing? Why does it periodically lose power?
I don't know, maybe the lube's not equal enough across them?
No, they got lube. I don't know, something's going on. Unless he did that on purpose. I don't remember it from earlier though. Oh well, it's still producing maximum power most of the time. Now I just need a thing. We're getting about 3,900 RF per tick off this rotational dynamo. Yeah. 3,900 per tick. Well, in, Is that per tick or per second?
Let me
On
see.
these capacitors, when you do that inside, is that per second or per tick? I think it's per tick.
I don't know. It's best to go into the capacitor and look at its bar.
Oh yeah, 3,900 per tick. I'm an idiot. I knew that's what it was. Right, so we get 3,900 per tick out of this dynamo. Okay, here's the thing. At 2,048 Newton meters, which is the most torque it can take before it loses power, it's at 1 kilorad. Okay? That's off of 4. It can take up to 8 kilorads at that torque. That means that if we use shaft junctions and we put all the power together, we would only need 1 rotational dynamo to get it all out.